Smash. Grind. Pulverize. The kings of crushing are back and hungrier than ever. Watch as metal, wood, and even concrete vanish in seconds. Buckle up. This is destruction in overdrive. This is how you clear out the garage. The Lion Shredder. EVO is wild. Anyone seen this beast live? You ever seen a machine bite like that? The single roll crusher's jagged teeth rip through raw materials. Those cutting teeth are custom tuned for minimal fines and maximum bite. In tests, it turns chunky feed into a perfect product, 6-to-1. Efficiency has never looked this intense. Hold your breath. They're actually putting a whole Chevy van into the John 20. Look at that thing grapple and squeeze with incredible force thanks to its smart leverage design. Will it flatten it completely? The tension is real. Metal versus machine. Stay tuned. Moving to forestry work with the Narva S23C. This head attaches to an excavator, turning it into a multitasking timber machine. Felling, stripping branches, cutting to length. It streamlines the logging process considerably. Plus, it runs well even if the excavator's hydraulics aren't top tier. Practical stuff. Dealing with leftover tree stumps after land clearing is a real headache. They're tough and awkward. Dealing with leftover tree stumps after land clearing is a real headache. They're tough and awkward. This Primax shredder offers a solution, ripping them into smaller bits. This makes them easier to handle, transport, or even turn into mulch or biomass fuel. Turning waste into something useful. These guys are nuts. They're actually driving tanks, a chieftain no less, over cars. It's like a kid's dream playset but life-sized and way louder. Definitely a memorable field test for those vehicles. This pre-shredding line is a crucial first step in automotive recycling. The Stallion, 2500's design, using slow-speed, high-torque action, efficiently breaks down end-of-life vehicles, bodywork, chassis, and large metal parts, preparing them for the main shredder. Its intelligent feed system optimizes the flow, enhancing overall recycling yields. After this stage, materials are sorted, less waste, and more valuable raw material for new products. It's efficiency for a greener planet. That aluminum engine looks tough, but it's no match. A little tweak in the hydraulics and this beast will snap it like a soda can. Even celebrations can have a recycling twist. SSI's New Year's stunt, opening champagne bottles with a quad shredder. Who knew recycling could be this festive? Pretty wild, huh? Now this BWS 400-1250, that's a good workhorse for your wood scraps. Single shaft, hydraulic ram pushes the wood in, cutters do their job against the screen, and out comes nice, uniform material. Reliable, gets the job done without a fuss. That's what you want in a machine that works hard all day, turning waste into something useful. Meet the Sterling Ripper. With its dual-option tip type for softer rock and the formidable chisel type for the hard stuff, this beast means business. One body, two incredible tools you can swap right on site depending on the rock formation. Fascinating. This roller screen? It saves your crushers. No more jamming from fines and sticky junk. Just clean, steady feed. Works even when the material's wet and nasty. And less shaking means less wear. Simple, solid, dependable. Just the way we like it. Whoa, did you see that spark? The alloy teeth just grabbed that chunk and lit it up. It's like fireworks in a metal smashing dance. I can't stop watching this. What will happen to the grenade? Grapevines with wire. We all dread it. Looks like no big deal, but that wire wraps like a snake. Fibrous, tangled, and laced with steel. One wrong spin, and the shredder jams. Can the shredder handle it? And today, we're about to find out.
Okay.
We've all been there, right? Wheels spinning, going absolutely nowhere. These tires are fighting a losing battle against thick, slick snow, totally stuck and unable to grip. But what happens when those stubborn tires face an even tougher opponent? Enter the Arden AS055, a 5-ton titan of a hydraulic shear. Imagine immense hydraulic power squeezing those massive steel jaws together, effortlessly slicing through giant, reinforced tires from mining trucks. Slow, steady, and utterly destructive. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Ever wonder where old cars go to retire? Well, if they're in West Yorkshire, UK, they might end up at Bradford Waste Traders. These folks have been recycling cars since '64. That's like vintage recycling. They handle 200 cars a week, safely draining all the gnarly fluids and yoinking out hazardous bits. They even sell the good spare parts. One car's trash is another's treasure, right? Fiberglass tubes versus the AZ40. Who's going to win this heavyweight showdown? Your buddy buys a bus to live in. Problem: bus seats everywhere. Solution: shred them and make space for beanbags. We're observing the initial stage for AZ5 steel cans. Their thin, corrosion-resistant steel construction makes them optimal for crushing, ensuring efficient material breakdown for recycling. The Zemler MS5200 is a marvel of engineering, but how does its dual drum system actually differentiate between soil, rock, and wood with such precision? Aluminum scrap might look lightweight, but it's no easy task to recycle. It's often tangled, dirty, and mixed with other materials. But the VZ850D handles it like a pro. In this Italian demo, it shreds the tough input into clean, uniform pieces with zero hesitation, turning chaotic waste into valuable raw material. Now that's precision recycling. Unleash the beast, the Scarp. Shear HSS 600R is ripping through metal like it's paper. With over 12,000 psi of cutting force, this hydraulic shear demolishes thick steel and beams. Its four-sided reversible blades mean less downtime and more destruction. Pure power. It's the final countdown for these cars, thanks to the Bronneberg Car Crusher. Think of it as a spa day for vehicles where the main treatment is becoming a metal pancake. Very therapeutic for the crusher. Whoa, this machine is going head-to-head with some seriously gnarly tree roots. I gotta wonder about the sheer force packed into that shredder. Are those roots even putting up a fight? Considering an investment, the Czech-built Maxim 423B wood chipper, at 20,000 to 30,000 euros, delivers serious bang for your buck, turning massive wooden roots into valuable mulch or chips. Its diesel hydraulic power, durability, and optimized feeding shredding discharge process mean reliable, efficient performance. For medium to large operations, this is a capital outlay that promises substantial operational returns. No hauling, no waiting, just fire and results. The Burn Boss incinerator handles tree waste fast, right on site. It's the no-nonsense way to clear land and keep moving. Meet the Mizar SSH series. The ultimate bad day for cables, tires, and plastics. With premium parts like SKF bearings and Siemens controls, it's the shredder equivalent of a luxury sports car that only eats trash. Efficiently, of course. One moment, it's a comfy couch. The next, confetti. Ever seen furniture vanish this fast? Behold the American Pulverizer 60 by 85, a titan with 2,500 horsepower, grinding 70 tons of scrap hourly into fine gravel. No chunky waste slips through, unlike weaker systems. Spider rotor, Hustler conveyors, and Osborne pollution controls ensure efficiency and eco-friendliness. This machine sets the standard for recycling innovation, pushing boundaries forward. The Bronneberg SP350 is my kind of machine, tough as nails. Its guillotine cut slices bulky steel in under 30 seconds, no jams. Cranes or conveyors feed it, and the waterproof hydraulics never quit. Built for brutal yards, it's 40 years of Dutch know-how. Fast cycles, big profits. You don't survive in this game without gear like this. And this Brentwood AZ50 HD with its specialized 62mm cutters for IBC bladders. What a fantastic application-specific design. It's a beautiful example of how tailoring cutter geometry achieves optimal results. Thanks for watching Green Tech's wild ride of crushing chaos. If you thought this was intense, just wait. Next time gets even crazier. Don't miss it. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep exploring with us.